in your birth chart, sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node, or any other placements, just know this message is indeed intended for you. Keep in mind, this is a general reading. This is also a timeless read. So whenever you find this message or this message finds you, just know that it was meant for you at that time. And if you do resonate with any parts of the reading, I truly appreciate the support. Like, share, subscribe if you aren't already subscribed. And if you are new, welcome. If you are returning back, welcome back. All right. So, Pisces, let's dive right into your reading. Let's see what it is that your guys are needing you to see here and know, most importantly, at this time for your highest good. I'm picking up your energy. It feels very light-hearted. I'm hearing getting back to the basics. There's something here about you that is changing internally. I'm seeing a lot of reflecting. I'm seeing a lot of you changing the way you perceive things. I was picking up something around like remote viewing. So this is telling me it's like your perception is changing, your awareness is changing, and the way you respond to things, the way you give energy to things. It's like something here is changing. But I feel like it's because you're doing a lot of focus on self. Your point, like normally Pisces, the Pisces that I know, you are always concerned. You're always worried about everybody else. I feel like you're starting to redirect that energy inwardly. And that's where the reflection is coming in at. That's where you're like the remote viewing is coming in at. I feel like you maybe are even coming to a recognition of where certain things have been depleting you. It's something here about your focal point. I'm also getting an energy too of like I'm hearing hostess with the mostest. So there could be a lot of like event planning or feeling inspired, kind of wanting to like have this like lighthearted energy, this playful energy. It's like wanting to entertain, whether it's at your home, whether it's going to certain places, whether it's I'm hearing vacationing, so you could be wanting to vacation as well, Pisces, is what I'm seeing as well. Your fifth house is showing up to be significant, so that's Leo season, Leo energy. Maybe you can have Leo somewhere in your birth chart, or just maybe that energy of feeling bold, feeling confident, feeling courageous, feeling like more like yourself. Yeah, getting back to the basics, Pisces. Okay. So let's see what's going on, Holy Spirit. Clear and precise messages for my Pisces that you need them to see, hear, and know. What is going on for my Pisces? How you doing, Miss Quades? I hope I'm saying your name correctly. You said I'm a Leo. How you doing, Fix It? Good morning. Good morning. All right. Yep. Look at that. Somebody's Jupiter could be in Pisces. We got the Hangman, which is your energy, Pisces. This is definitely a change in perspective. A change in perspective. Okay. I'm seeing a snake here. So it's telling me there's a lot of healing taking place here. We got the Hierophant also coming out. So this is like the law of attraction, the law of karma. It's like maybe you are, yeah, I'm hearing practicing what you preach. All right, Pisces. Beautiful energy to be in. We got the Lord of material happiness. So this is like wish fulfillment, emotional satisfaction. This is like all around. I feel like you're no longer seeing things through rose-colored glasses. I feel like the truth is what it is. It is what it is. It's like black and white. There's no gray areas here. Is what I'm seeing, Pisces. Like there's no gray areas here. You're seeing people, places, and things for exactly what it is. Or this is what's going to be happening within the next few weeks, within the next few months. Like there's going to be some changes here taking place. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Seven of Wands. Okay. So you could be setting healthy boundaries. All right. We could be setting healthy boundaries here. We got two major arcana. So yeah, that's definitely like major changes that's taking place for you, Pisces. Beautiful energy to be in. Beautiful energy to be in. How you doing, TW? You said I'm a Libra. We got to do Libra next. Well, soon, not next, because I've also had someone else asking for Aquarius reading too. So, how you doing, TW? How you doing, Papa Bear? You said read for Cancer. So yeah, we got Aquarius, Cancer, and Libra coming through. Okay. How you said fancy meeting you here. All right, well, let's join. Come on, let's get into this energy for my Pisces that you need them to see, hear, and know, most importantly, for their highest good. What's the message, Holy Spirit? Bottom of the deck is the moon. So you're definitely like whatever internal conflicts, whatever internal emotions has been stirring up inside of you. I'm hearing a rapture. So this is like, yeah, a rapture. A rapture is what I'm hearing. I'm not, a rapture. Maybe this needed to unfold the way that it has been unfolding for you. Timing of the essence is also what I'm hearing. So it's like you can't rush a process, you can't rush the steps, you can't push forward too fast. Like maybe you needed to feel whatever you needed to feel, or you needed to go through whatever you needed to go through as well. Pisces is what I'm seeing here. Somebody's moon sign could be in Cancer, or just the moon phases could be significant here for you. I'm seeing an owl as well. So you're gaining a lot of knowledge and wisdom through your life experiences. Yeah, you're gaining, and it's also you're gaining a lot of life experiences, and you're gaining a lot of knowledge and wisdom when it comes to your connections. Yeah, true love. Maybe you've been searching outside of self. That could be significant as well. Maybe you've been searching outside of self. Ooh, yeah. Healing. Healing is what's taking place. I'm talking to an earth angel. So your purpose here is to learn about love, but to also to share the love is the message here, Pisces. To learn about love, but to share the love with others as well. Maybe you're someone who could be very empowering. Your words could be very inspiring. Maybe you help others through difficult times. Maybe you help pull others out of these tough times of what they are going through or what they're experiencing. You're definitely an earth angel, so you hold a lot of power, and not only just your presence but your voice. You could be a teacher, you could be a motivational speaker, a counselor, a therapist. Yeah, you're here helping to mend broken hearts. Pisces is what I'm seeing here. Queen of Swords, you could be a truth speaker. You could be a truth speaker where you share a lot of wisdom, you share a lot of knowledge. You have the ability to see things from a higher perspective. You're very spiritual as well, Pisces. You're very spiritual. Look at how your heart is the butterfly. So not only are you going through a lot of changes, not only are you going through a lot of transformative, yeah, transformative changes, not only just internally, but this is also externally. Your wings are swans, and swans talks about transformation, but they also talks about your connection to the spirit realm. So you could be, yeah, you could be some a messenger of some kind. Yeah, where you're here again to teach about love, to share love. You could be someone who receives a lot of insight, a lot of knowledge, a lot of downloads, a lot of messages from your spirit guides, from your guardian angels, from the Lord, from our creator. Yeah, you definitely speak, you hold some sort of information that is valuable. This is about you seeing your worth, Pisces. This is about you understanding who you are. Yeah, I'm seeing that Queen of Pentacles being in reverse. So this is like, yeah, helping you to get back on your feet, helping you to get back grounded, rooted, and stable. All right. You say good energy to you. Love and light to you, family. Love and light to everyone here. How you doing, Queen Aries 888? Show me what's going on for my Pisces, Holy Spirit, that you need them to see, hear, and know. What's the energy? Matter of fact, let's use a different deck. Let's use this deck. Holy Spirit, clear and precise messages for my Pisces. Yeah, I split the deck on the Hermit. So this is a lot of spiritual insight, a lot of spiritual downloads you are receiving at this time. Blue jays could be significant, or just birds in general could be very specific to you or significant to you in some sort of way. Cardinals, hawks, ravens, crows, eagles. You're I'm telling you, whoever I'm picking up on, Pisces, you're able to channel messages from the divine. You're able to receive a lot of psychic download hits from the divine with this hermit being here. I'm taking that. With the hermit being here, Virgo energy, you can have Virgo somewhere in your birth chart. You know, Virgo energy is attached to our sixth house, which is tied to our crafts, our skills, our abilities. This can have something to do with higher learning, higher education. Yeah, I'm hearing taking me higher. So you're definitely elevating here, Pisces. Show me more. The number nine could be, look at that. Wow. The number nine could be significant. The number three could be significant. We got the Empress. Somebody here could be born on March 9th. September 3rd could be significant. Somebody here could be 39 years of age. You could be seeing 333, 1212. Yeah, this is about taking you higher, reaching newer heights. This is about elevation. I mean, some of you could be sun gazing. Okay, you could be soaking up that sun, getting outside into nature. Yeah, where you're soaking up the sun. You could be going for walks, or this could be a time where you're needing to get outside more to connect with the element earth, to connect with the air, the element air. So we got the element earth and air coming through. We do know we are into spring season right now, so the weather is changing where it's becoming more obviously beautiful outside. So this could be you needing to get outside, maybe connect with grass, connect with birds, connect with trees, connect with flowers, go for a walk, go for a hike. Again, sun gazing, soaking up that sun, soaking up that essence, that being. You know, Mother Nature is being significant. Some of you are needing to nurture yourself, seek nurturing yourself, seek loving on yourself as well, showing up to be significant. Somebody's Venus could be in Taurus or Libra. Bottom of the deck is the Temperance. Sagittarius energy showing up here. Balance. Another major arcana. This is about you seeing yourself as one. There's no one-sided thing. So this is about you truly connecting with all aspects of yourself. This is about you connecting with yourself wholeheartedly and releasing what no longer serves you. We got Scorpio energy right behind that. Releasing control, releasing a certain mindset. I'm hearing releasing the physicality. So I don't know what that means for you. Whatever that means, something physical that you're needing to release. Okay, something here that you could be relying on that is physical. It's more than what meets the eye, is what I'm getting here. Yeah, the Leo energy, the control card. Leo energy coming through. Another major arcana. This could be about you being fixated on something. Leo is a fixed sign. Scorpio is also a fixed sign. This could be about you needing to be more adaptable, be more flexible, be more teachable. I'm hearing be more approachable. I don't know what that means for you. Okay, but this is about you not being so fixated, not being so rigid on something here. And last but not least, we got the Seven of Swords, seeking the truth. So this is about you taking off the rose-colored glasses. Pisces. There's definitely a Capricorn energy showing up. I'm just picking up, even if this is not a Capricorn or you got Capricorn in your birth chart, I'm just picking up more of like that devil energy, and the tied to our fears, our addictions. It's tied to temptations. It's tied to obsessing over something here. So this could be you obsessing over things that is out of your control as well, Pisces. Needing to learn when to let go and allow nature to take its course is also what's coming through as well, Pisces. Tell me more for my Pisces that you need them to see here and know, Holy Spirit. The Five of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles. So there's a battle between your mind and your heart. Pisces. I'm seeing 55. Somebody here could be 55 years of age. You could be seeing the angel number 55, 555. Somebody here could be born on the 5th. But there's a struggle between your heart and your mind is what I'm seeing, Pisces. Tell me more around this struggle between Pisces' heart and their mind. Maybe you're trying to weigh out your options, trying to make the best decision. What is this struggle between Pisces' heart and mind? Somebody could be born on March 5th. What is this struggle between Pisces' heart and mind? Whoo, the Lover. Yeah, there it is. The Lovers with the Six of Wands. We got 6-6. You could be seeing the angel number 666. You could be born on the 6th of a month. We got the Lovers with the Six of Wands. I need to get a little bit more before I speak on that. Let's get a little bit more on why this Lovers is here. Let's see what everybody's talking about. You said my moon is Cancer, my Venus is Taurus, and I just turned 39. Well, happy belated birthday. 440. I'm assuming your birthday was on April 4th. Happy belated birthday. Let's see what this struggle is when it comes to this Lovers. I'm going to put this to the side. What's the struggle, Holy Spirit, when it comes to the Lovers? Maybe you don't want to feel selfish, because the Five of Swords is a win or lose card. It is a selfish card. So maybe you don't want to be selfish, or maybe you have been being selfish. And it's like, okay, maybe you've always put career over relationships, or maybe you put relationships over career. And it's like, I could never choose just one. I could not choose both. Maybe you've only chose one. That's what I meant to say. So maybe you're kind of coming to some sort of analyzation or some sort of clarity around what you've been doing, how you've been operating, how you've been moving. Somebody here could be born in the year of the horse. What's this Lovers, Holy Spirit, with the Five of Swords? Express your love. Yeah, maybe you've had a hard time opening up. Maybe you've had a hard time being vulnerable. It says go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So maybe, yeah, maybe you've been reflecting on how you've been all along. I'm seeing 11:44 on the clock. So look up that angel number, see what that message holds for you. I feel like you've had a hard time opening up. I feel like you've had a hard time expressing yourself, being vulnerable, sharing certain things. Okay? Bottom of the deck is let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Maybe you are, yeah, I'm definitely getting an energy of you starting to open up. And it's because curiosity. Maybe you've recognized something within yourself, or maybe somebody has said something to you that made you kind of like say, well, maybe I have been this way, or maybe I have been doing this, or maybe something. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What's this Lovers with the Five of Swords? Maybe you haven't had always the best way of how you've expressed yourself. Maybe you kind of came from a place of like, I'm a straight shooter. I'm raw. I'm unfiltered. I'm unedited. And maybe it worked for one relationship, or maybe it worked for one friendship, but everybody is different. That could be also how you maybe done things as well, Pisces. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. That's what I was picking up on, that devil energy. That's that obsession or that fear or that worry, or it's like, yeah, being a, that's, this also tells me this is a tide. Let me calm down. This also tells me, Pisces, that this is tied to that physicality part that I was talking about. This codependency is tied to something physical that you've always relied on. And I said it's more that meets the eye. And I think that's where you're starting to come into connection with. That it is more that meets the eye. Maybe you've only went after looks for some of you. Maybe you've only chased after the finer things in life. And you're like, well, okay, wait. I need to go a little bit deeper. And I feel like maybe you could have been afraid to go deeper, Pisces, at one point. Yeah, finances and career. Again, you could have been focused on your finances more. You could have been focused on, just worried about everything else outside of like really just giving to relationships or giving to people, giving to connections. Okay? Tell me more. What's this Lovers with the Six of Wands for my Pisces? The Nine of Swords. Yeah, something that caused you, yeah, I don't know, whatever this is, Pisces, this caused you a lot of worry. This was like a lot of tension surrounding this, a lot of anxiety around this. This is like, maybe you were afraid. I don't know why. I'm not picking up that energy, but maybe some of you could have been afraid. We're clarifying the Six of Wands with the Lovers. So, afraid you couldn't have both, or maybe it was like one of those energies of like, if I did this, this wouldn't work out, or this wouldn't happen. I'm hearing the word timid. So you could have been timid. Maybe you know how people like, they have that saying like, oh, you had a bad case of, I don't know, you had a bad case of the flu, or you had a bad case of this, or you had a bad case of that. This could have been like, you've had your fair share. You could have been the one been on the receiving end, or you could have been the one on the giving end. It's like you've had your fair share of something here too, Pisces. Is what I'm seeing. Yep, look at that, Ten of Wands, where you're carrying a lot of burdens, you're carrying a lot of baggage, and it's only getting heavier. Okay, it's only getting heavier. It's not getting lighter. It's only getting heavier. What's this bad case of? What's this Nine of Swords? What's this Nine of Swords? The King of Wands. Oh, okay. And look at that. The Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So I get it. This is exactly what this energy is, Pisces. This is one of those energies. See, we got the King of Wands showing up here with the Ace of Swords. This, again, I was talking about, it was like you could be like, I'm blunt, I'm raw, I'm unfiltered, I'm unedited. This is how I'm telling it like it is. This is one of those energies too, like it's my way or the highway. The Six of Wands is like, I'm on my high horse and ain't nobody finna bring me down, or I'm not gonna allow nobody to do this or talk to me this way, or blah 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 blah. It's coming out with the King of Wands. So you're very charming, you're very charismatic, whether you are the woman or the male. You're very charming, you're very charismatic. This is like, I get what I want. I get what I want. But what I'm seeing here now is that you are having a wake-up call. You're awakening to something that you have been not programmed to, but again, it's the physicality. It's like, I'm good looking. I'm not settling for less. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. It's like, I'm on I'm on my throne, okay? I got it going on. I got it together. Something tells me here, Pisces, that something here fell apart, where you was like, okay, damn, I'm no longer together. I no longer have it together, or I'm no longer doing this. And it's like, it's something about you that had changed Maybe you've lost, you financially fell off, or maybe you lost a home, or maybe you had some trauma going on in your life, or you've dealt with certain losses in your life. It's something that made you change the way you see something. Pisces. Okay, we getting somewhere. Tell me a little bit more, Spirit, for my Pisces that you need them to see, here, and know. You are awakening to the truth and you're being honest with yourself. Tell me more. Tell me more, Holy Spirit, for my Pisces. The Queen of... Look at that. I told you. I told you. The Queen of Wands is in reverse. And don't we got the King of Wands in the upright position? This was definitely... See, remember when that Temperance card was at the bottom of the deck, where the man and the woman was together? They were coming together. This is what I said. You're learning how to bridge the gap. You're learning how to come together with both your divine feminine, your divine masculine. See, what this is telling me, Pisces, is that you operated out of your divine masculine. You have operated out of your divine masculine. See, the Queen of Wands is in reverse. It's like, yeah, okay. Bottom of the deck is Strength card. Leo energy. It's like your pride could have been in the way, or you was like one of those people who could be like, I can do bad all by myself. I don't need this. I don't need that. I don't know. It's something along those lines. Okay. Why is the Queen of Wands in reverse? The Six of Swords with the Four of Swords. This is the Ten of Swords. Whatever you've experienced something here. We go from the Six of Swords with the Four of Swords. This is the Ten of Swords. You've experienced something here, Pisces. I don't know what this is that you've experienced, but it's tied to some sort of loss. It's tied to some sort of hurt, pain. You had to move away for some time in order to recover, in order to start to heal, in order to process something here, Pisces. You had to move away from some time. Look at that Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It was a lot of baggage you was carrying, a lot of burdens you was carrying, and again, it was only getting heavier. Tell me what this is that Pisces had to process. The Magician. This goes back to what I was talking about. You got a bad case of something. Four of Swords and the Nine of Swords. I don't know what this is, Pisces, but I feel like you got a taste of your own medicine. Okay, like I feel like you got a taste of your own medicine, and you was like, whoa, this don't feel good. Hold on, wait, let's step back. Let's take a few steps back. You got a taste of your own medicine, Pisces. The Four of Swords with the Nine of Swords with the Magician. Maybe you got manipulated by someone, you got deceived by someone, you got betrayed by someone. Something here happened where it was like, okay, whoa, I don't want to deal with these kind of people ever again. I don't want to deal with these kind of things ever again. These were wolf in sheep's clothing. But this had you awaken to you, Pisces. It had you to say, okay, damn, I kind of have been operating like this, or I have been doing this or moving like this. And it's like, you're starting to take off the mask, Pisces. You're looking at yourself from a different angle, from a different viewpoint. Okay, you're starting to see something from a higher perspective, Pisces. Okay, tell me more around this Magician. Tell me more around this Magician. Yes, you said true. I had to learn to stand up for myself. Had to learn to love myself the hard way. My kid's dad was born the year of the horse. Wow. Yeah. Sometimes it takes us to go through whatever we got to go through to learn it. No matter how painful it is, no matter what that experience is, experiences. Look up the angel number 1155. See what that message holds for you. Maybe your children, or working with children, or being around children has also helped you to see things in a new way, a new light. Okay? Yeah. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What's the message for my Pisces? I keep wanting to call you Capricorn. Maybe you'll resonate with Capricorn's reading, but I keep wanting to call you Capricorn. The Ace of Dice. Yeah, like I feel like you gambled. You took a lot of risks. You took a lot of gambles here with this Ace of Dice. It's like maybe, or you did not take a lot of risks, or you did not take a lot of gambles. It's like it's not in between. It's one way or the other, Pisces. You either took a lot of gambles, you took a lot of risks, or you did not, or you did the complete opposite. Tell me more on this Ace of Dice. Tell me more. The Knight of Spokes in reverse. Yeah, the Knight of Spokes is in reverse. Followed by the Five of Scoops in reverse. Yeah, this is like being afraid to take risk, being afraid to put yourself out there, maybe feeling like things will fall apart. Like this truly, to me, Pisces, feels like you had a certain system going for yourself. Like the way you operate, the way you do things, the way you handle things. It's like you had a certain way of how you did something, and if you did something different, you was afraid of maybe losing control, or you was maybe afraid of like something here falling apart, or not being able to keep it together. This could be like, you know how people like could be so wanting to, like, you know how people can, let me get my words together. You know how people can be so afraid of losing control because they're so used to being in control. This is the energy that I'm seeing. You were so used to being in control. I don't care whatever the circumstances was, whatever the situation was. The Magician tells me you're used to doing things your way, whether it's good or whether it's bad. Okay, Pisces? But this is telling me that you're now realizing, like, whoa, I can't keep operating like this. I can't keep doing this. Clarifying the Magician with this Knight of Spokes with the Five of Scoops in reverse. Is this, I'm like, is this deck in reverse? No, it's not. The Four of Scoops. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's like being afraid to break outside of your familiarity, being afraid to break outside of your comfort zone. For some of you, you could have been afraid of being judged. What others will say, or how others will view you, or how others will feel about you. It's like you didn't want to untie the shoe because you always had a grip on how you did things, Pisces. The Page of Wands. Yeah, you could be someone who is very charismatic and very charming, and this is what you hide behind, Pisces. I don't care. I don't know who this reading is for, but this is exactly what you hide behind. Right here. Knowing how to talk your way out of things, or knowing, like, you're so smooth, man. You're so smooth. You're so charming. It's like we gonna have a good time. I'm gonna have you laughing. But when behind closed doors, you're going through some things. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. The Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. The Page of Strengths. It's like maybe I'm telling you, have a way with your words. I was talking about you being a spokesman, a spokeswoman. I'm talking to an earth angel. So again, you're here to learn about love, but you're also here to teach about love. And this is what this is shaping you to at the end of the day, Pisces. It's like, whoa, okay, this wasn't so bad after all. This wasn't so bad after all. Tell me more for my Pisces that you need them to see here. No, look at that. The Strength card in reverse with the Three of Cups. This isn't so bad after all. I don't always have to have my Superwoman, my Superman cape on 24/7. I don't have to be afraid to show people this is who I am. I have vulnerable times. I have weak spots, weak moments. I don't have to be afraid anymore. I don't have to have this mask on, this facade on. Bottom of the deck is the moon. Yeah, that's the internal conflict. Somebody here was definitely that. See, that's where the timid comes in at, and the anxiety and the that it's like the worrying, like, oh, will they judge me? How will they see me? What can I do? This can I do? I don't know. It's my words are coming so fast because it's telling me somebody processed a lot through their thinking. You didn't say these things out loud, but you processed a lot through your thinking. The Three of Cups is letting me know that you're now learning how to connect with as above, so below, so within, so without, as within, so without. You're learning how to connect it all. You're learning that it's more than just this like little snippet, this little box. The moon is here. Look at that. Right behind that is the Two of Coins. You have been reflecting, Pisces. You have been reflecting, Pisces. You've been looking in that mirror. And sometimes that ain't always easy. Okay? That ain't always easy. So let's see if anything else needs to come through for my Pisces. Messages for my Pisces. What else is it that you need them to see, hear, and know? What else is it that you need them to see, hear, and know? This is that fifth house energy. This is that energy of like, I'm telling you, okay, so when I saw fifth house and I was talking about it, I was talking about like feeling more lighthearted, feeling more entertained, like feeling like you want to entertain or vacation or just be in this energy of having a good time. You know, this is truly connected to your heart space as well. Let me just put that out there. But we got romance, we got home, and we got summer. So I'm definitely seeing I'm seeing a lot of energy surrounding of just truly having a good time. This is like when you be like, oh, life is too short. This is the energy that you're coming into where you're like, I don't want to waste another moment on harboring over the past. I don't want to waste another moment on things I can't control. Some of y'all gonna be kicking it. Some of y'all finna be kicking it, okay? Period. Yeah, music banging, barbecuing. I'm just here for a good time and not a long time because we don't know when life is going to end for us. Point blank, period. Look at that chaser with control. I'm trying to tell you. Look, release is right behind that. I'm trying to tell you. Somebody here is learning how to release control, okay? You're learning how to release control. Messages for my Pisces. The Eight of Pentacles. I'm seeing just a lot of support. I'm seeing a lot of love. I'm seeing a lot of support. Some of you can have a connection with animals. Some of you are building a connection furthermore that is growing strongly with your spirit guides, your guardian angels. Let's get a little bit more. Holy Spirit, show me what it is that you need Pisces to see, hear, and know. There's a lot of support. Your spirit guides are backing you up. You don't have to carry those heavy loads by yourself, Pisces. You don't have to carry those heavy loads by yourself. Messages for my Pisces. Bless all in need of healing, hope, and love. Spirit, grant us strength and wisdom. Guide us to the path of wellness. So healing is taking place on a deep soul level, Pisces. That's a beautiful energy to be in. Because it's like, I've been operating one way for so long. Something here is changing. I'm hearing the rapture. The rapture is what I'm hearing, and they're bringing that message back. I don't know what that rapture is for you, Pisces, Okay, but the rapture is what it is. Like maybe you've been in this whirlwind spiraling emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually. I don't know. Okay, how you doing, MA? He said, I'm putting it in God's hands. That's all we can do. All we can do is pray for the best, pray for the better, hope for the better. All right, we got dance coming through, but it showed up in reverse. Find your heart's rhythm. Step lightly and swing. With the melody, close your eyes and let joy lead the way. Yeah, I'm hearing that song. Dance, dance, dance. Move your hands, hands all night long. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, that's Faith Evans. So just dance like nobody is watching, Pisces. Dance like nobody is watching. I don't care if you're in the kitchen cooking, because that's when I dance a lot. When I'm in the kitchen cooking, having me a glass of wine. Okay, I got music going, and I'm just feeling good. Okay, dance. Go out and enjoy some quality time with some friends, some family. You know, host an event. Get around like-minded people, like-minded souls, where you know you can be your authentic self. You know you don't have to put on no facade, no mask, no nothing. Okay, not people that break you down, but people that build you up, no matter whatever it is that you're going through. Strength is gentle. True kindness has wings. Love in action endures. Yep. This is about you being gentle with yourself, but being gentle with others as well. Pisces. That's where that strength card is in reverse. Yep. Yep, right here. You said, I'm doing okay. Thank you. You're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. Clap your hands, hands, hands all night long. What? Now that we are here today. Yeah, dance all night long. No, like nobody is watching you. Let your hair down, Pisces. You don't have to be so timid. You don't have to be so afraid. You don't have to worry about who is watching you. I don't care who it is that's watching you. I'm not sure what Faith Evans' zodiac sign is. Holy Spirit, advice for my Pisceans that you need them to see, hear, and know. Yeah, be real. Full moon in Aquarius. Be the real you. Period. Be the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. Some of you could be on the cusp of Aquarius / Pisces. You could have Aquarius somewhere in your birth chart. Advice, Holy Spirit, for my Pisces. Full moon in Capricorn. Take a reality check. That goes right back to my message. Be real. So this is about you checking yourself. Like, hold up. Wait a minute. I was gonna make a little joke. I ain't gonna go there. Okay. Take a reality check, Pisces. Don't be so uptight. This definitely an energy of like, okay, hold up. You could, maybe people think you get defended easily, or you could be someone that people think you are offensive, like they can't talk to you or tell you something or have a good time. I don't know what it is, but this is the energy that I'm picking up on. Like somebody thinks that you're like you're too serious. What's going on for my Pisces? Advice. Full moon in Scorpio. Breathe through the tension. Look at all these full moons coming through. That full moon is a very intense energy. Anytime full moons comes, our emotions are heightened. We're more sensitive. We're feeling more riled up. It's just more of a higher energy to be in. And this is that energy that I was picking up on, where I was saying people could be thinking that you are just too serious. This is definitely, it's showing me that somebody here is too tense, and there's an energy that to be more lighthearted. Okay, Pisces. And look at that, you cannot make it up. Full moon in Gemini. Embrace the flow of life. We have full moon in Aquarius, full moon in Capricorn, full moon in Scorpio, full moon in Gemini. Yeah, Pisces, somebody here is definitely needing to ease their tension that they are feeling, the emotions you're going through, you know. Yeah, I'm hearing settle the tension. Settle the tension is what I'm hearing. All right, let's get you some more advice and see what else needs to come through for you, my Pisces. You said she's a Gemini. Oh, and we just had a full moon. That card said full moon in Gemini. Embrace the flow of life. So this is about you riding the wave, Pisces. Ride the wave. Okay? Advice for my Pisces. Yep. Wow. Beautiful energy. Look at this. Fresh ideals manifest, growth, and plant your seeds. Your spirit guides are encouraging you, letting you know the time is now. The time now is to embrace your creativity. 1212 on the clock. Look up what that angel number means for you. 1212. You could be seeing the angel number 333 as well. And 333 is associated with our intuition. It's associated with our ideals, right? So this is about you manifesting what it is that you truly want to see flourish in your life, Pisces. You see this plant? And we know you have to water plants in order for them to truly grow and for them to truly blossom. You can't overwater them and you can't underwater them. So you have to be gentle with giving something time to happen for you, Pisces. Is your advice? Give me more on the advice for my Pisces. Divine feminine. That's being in, I'm telling you, somebody here has been operating out of their divine masculine more, where you're always taking charge and you're always taking action, or you're just always in this more of like steady movement energy, you know. But with the divine feminine, this is about allowing things to come to you, allowing things to happen naturally, and allowing things to unfold. This is about knowing when to sit back, okay, Pisces? So this is about being in that kind of energy. One more for the advice. And we got runner. So last card, remember, where chaser was at the bottom, and now we got runner. It says escape from emotion and confusion on the run. So your advice, Pisces, is to slow down. Slow down, Pisces. You're always trying to not face these hard emotions, or not face these hard truths. That's where that masculine energy is coming in at, Pisces. Masculine is always, I said, always taking action, always moving, gotta be doing something. So you could be always trying to distract yourself from really trying to deal with something or face something, when now you're being, it's like spirit is sitting you on your behind, okay, almost to speak. It's like spirit is like, wait, hold on, no, take some time, okay? Take some time. It's what that feels like, Pisces, okay? Beautiful reading. Beautiful reading. I must say so myself. Let's get you one more message and then we're going to close it out. Pisces, if you got anything from this reading and you resonated, I truly do appreciate the support. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already subscribed. And if you are new, welcome. If you are returning back, welcome back, okay? Welcome back. All right, let's get you a final message, Pisces. She's a Gemini. I just literally grasped what you meant when you said that. Faith Evans is a Gemini, because literally that song just started playing in my head again. And then, so I'm gonna clarify. You were talking about Faith Evans being a Gemini, right? Because that song literally just popped in my head, and then I replayed. She's a Gemini. I guarantee you that's a confirmation. So Gemini, yes, that's so crazy, because it didn't register to me at first when you said she's a Gemini. All I was thinking about was when that full moon in Gemini card came out. Now it's making sense. So that song keeps popping up in my head. Gemini energy has been showing up very strongly in a lot of my readings. I've been picking up Kendrick Lamar, Tupac, um now Faith Evans. So definitely Gemini. See, they always say like, oh, Gemini got they're the twins in the zodiac sign. um they got two sides to them. They're two-faced. They're this, they're that. Their mood switch up. Now, I listen, everybody is different, because our birth charts are totally different than anybody else's. We're never going to really have the same birth chart. But I have a son who is a Gemini, and I think I can only go off of my son. I think my son is edgy. I think he could be like, he's very funny, witty, quirky. Like, don't get me wrong, everybody's not going to get his sense of humor. Just like you think about Trump. I believe Trump is a Gemini. I know Kanye West is a Gemini. Um who else is a Gemini that I can think of? What's his name? I can't think of his name. He's kind of more so like old school. I can't think of his name right now. Anywho, like when you see these people, you think like, oh, they're always off the charts. But it's people that truly do get who they are. And for me, with me living with a Gemini son, I truly do understand my son. I truly do get my son. He has forward thinking. He's not just thinking about the present. He's not just thinking, it's not the past. He's like, his way of thinking is forward. Like, he sees the future. Like, very futuristic, very comedian like. If you really hear their jokes, they funny, like very talented. A lot of like music, like rap, or just having a way with like certain words, or putting certain things together. Like, their ideals and the way they see things and view things or do things, is it could be a little bit like, okay, wait, but I don't know. You gotta understand them, okay? Point blank period. And I'm not saying that just because he's my son, because he get on my nerves too. Okay, yes, my son gets on my nerves too. Period. I wonder why this deck is in reverse a lot. That actually is bothering me. It really is. Like, how did this deck get in reverse like that? I don't even understand. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, this was bothering me. All right. You said I'm a Gemini / Aquarius rising. My chart is weird. My North Node is being in between Aries and Taurus. I never knew that we can have two different in-betweens. I never seen that. That's different. I've never noticed that. All right, let's get you a final message. Pisces. Last and final messages for my Pisces Holy Spirit. Matter of fact, let's use this deck. I haven't used this deck in a while. Last and final message, Holy Spirit, for my Pisces that you need them to see, hear, and know. What's the message, Holy Spirit? Give me 3 cards from this deck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, they gave me 4. Bottom of the deck is breakthrough. Navigate life's many twists and turns with elegance and resilience. Pisces. All right. You have getting advice. This is talking about, again, letting your friends help you, getting support and getting some sort of help from others, Pisces. Seek guidance with an open heart, ready to learn and grow from the wisdom offered by others. Okay? So this is about you. 12:22 on the clock. Okay? Look up that angel number and see what that message holds for you. But this is about you getting help and getting support from others, Pisces. Okay? You don't have to feel like you're alone. You don't have to do it by yourself. Like, you don't have to. We got Grove of Unity. Bind energies in the unified sanctuary of the grove, fostering interconnected harmony among all beings. So this is about you getting around like-minded souls, like-minded individuals. This is about you connecting with your soul tribe, Pisces, ones that you can trust, confide, and again, that you can be your unique self. Okay, whatever that means for you. We also have, how you doing, Queen? You said I am 3'9". I believe I said, yeah, March 9th. I said that in the beginning of the reading. And I said somebody could be 39 years of age. Somebody here could be 35 years of age as well. Yeah. You could be seeing the angel number 3939. See what that message holds for you as well. Planning phase. Take a step back and plan the necessary steps to move forward so you may turn your goals into reality. So this is about you being rational, logical, analytical, strategic. This is about you, planning and making goals, not just rushing out and doing something, or not just moving so quickly that you didn't think it all the way through, Pisces. And last but not least, we got honest echoes. Listen to the whispers of your heart, for you know the whole truth. Beautiful. This is definitely your intuition knocking at your door. This is discernment. This is about what feels good to you, what does not feel good to you. This is about you recognizing the signs from above. Matter of fact, let's get one more message to close it out. This is about you recognizing the signs from above. This ain't the deck. Many of the ways that spirit communicates with us. Okay, somebody's first, middle, or last name could be Michael. Somebody's first, middle, or last name could start with the letter M. Somebody's name could be Michelle, Michaela. Last and final message for my Pisces. They want to use this deck to close it out. So last and final message for my Pisces, Holy Spirit, that you need them to see, hear, and know. What's the message? I'm picking up Michael Strahan. I believe he's a sports commentator. I think he used to play football, if I'm not mistaken. Michael Strahan. Somebody's first, middle, or last name could start with the letter S. I'm not sure when his birthday is as well, but I believe he's a sports commentator now, or he's like a news anchor. Something here about the view could be significant as well. Last and final messages, Holy Spirit, for my Pisces that you need them to see, hear, and know. Last and final message for my Pisces. Let's see if anything else needs to come through. Last and final message for my Pisces, Holy Spirit. All right, I don't think so. Bottom of the deck is trust the guidance you are receiving. Again, somebody could be 35 years of age. Somebody could be born on March 5th. Archangel Uriel has blessed you with a brilliant epiphany. I am also present to clear away your worries so you can trust your divine guidance. And last but not least, wow, this is beautiful. Embrace this magical moment. You are in the perfect energetic space for manifesting miracles. Allow your wishes to be fulfilled. Okay? Wow. Beautiful message. How you doing, Mini Me? You say yes, he is. Welcome in. First time seeing you here. Welcome in, everybody. If you are new to the channel, welcome back. If you are returning, if you got anything from this beautiful message, I truly do appreciate the support. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already subscribed. This is where I end your reading. Until next time, as always, love and light. Take care, and you all are more than welcome. Until next time. Bye.